Yo, 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 welcome to the jump off. Like I said, I'm going to do two announcements of the day today. We already talked about the election in a few days, and I got nothing else more to say about it. If you haven't put in your votes yet, if it really doesn't matter to you, then don't be upset what happens the next 4 years. Don't cry about it, don't make any excuses, and don't sit back and say, oh, well, they made the wrong choice or should have been this person, should have been that person. Because guess what? You didn't vote and your vote mattered and it didn't happen. Besides all that, let's talk about another announcement of the day. I'm done talking about the election. You've heard it enough. It's causing some of you guys anxiety. It's causing some of you guys depression. We're not going to get involved with that. We're going to talk about another announcement. We're going to talk about you a jerk. You a jerk. Little Durk. Little Durk. Nah, Little Durk is not a jerk, but he made a jerk move. Made a stupid move. I want to touch on that subject. Because I hear, what is it? Barm off the wire or jail off the wire. There's some episodes going on. There's some broadcasts that some people just giving out information thinking that they know everything that's going on with the case. I don't know what's going on with the case, but I know that you're proven innocent until you're proven guilty, and they gotta have enough facts and they gotta have enough evidence to prove that you're guilty. So everybody's jumping to the conclusion. You got the no jumper, the blow jumper, the dough jumper, those pathetic guys. Mr. Almighty Suspect. I don't even know why he's on there. That guy he gives me a headache every time he talks. The Mr. I'm the pimp. I'm the new pimp of the generation. Mr. Almighty Suspect. My dad's a gangster, so I can do whatever I want because my dad has my back. Anyways, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, then forget about it. Don't even worry about them, and don't even watch them because they're the ones that are causing the streets to do stuff like this. They're a big reason for this. And they're a big reason for Durk's downfall. Okay? Because, check this out. Little Durk is known to be a gangster, trap, drill rapper, whatnot. He made it. He got out of the ghetto. He made it. Him and King Von. You know? King Von was a little bit hard-headed. He couldn't control himself. Although Little Durk was a little bit more mature. He was ready for the bright lights. He was ready for the fame. He was ready for everything. So, as I go back to No Jumper, they're bringing up stuff every day to cause riots, to cause war on the streets without them even knowing about it. And they're getting people indicted, and you think that the feds are not hearing what No Jumper is saying? Like, how come Crib Mac started dealing with No Jumper, automatically caught a Fed charge, and went in right away? Because he was saying stuff. He was talking too much. He was getting watched. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be on social media, and if you want to be the next big thing, and you want your name to go out there, then be ready for the feds to watch you. Be ready for people that you don't want watching you to start watching you. So with that being said, they had a big thing involved in Lil Durk's situation. And you might say, how is that? That makes no sense. Okay, well, if people are saying it, just normal people off the internet, they're going to talk their talk. They're not going to say good things to you about all the time. Some people are going to call me, oh, I don't like your chains. What's that? The Russian emblem. This is the Albanian necklace, but they're gonna say, what's that? The Russian necklace. Are you proud of yourself that you're attacking Ukraine? You're pathetic. You don't know anything about the election. You don't know anything about what Kamala's doing. We don't like your conversations. People have bad things to say. Not everybody's gonna speak good about you, right? So, with that being said, if some random people start saying slide for Vaughn, who cares? You know it's coming. So you're like, slide for Vaughn, whatever. Now you got No Jumper saying, well, I mean, he's got to slide for Vaughn. That's his boy. Now you got academics saying, I mean, he still hasn't slid for Vaughn. Now you got that rainbow-haired freak of nature that locked away these innocent people, although they're doing their hood thing, but they're not getting caught. They're doing it the smart way. But they joined forces with this little rainbow-haired flamingo. Yeah, we're talking about 6ix9ine, and he ends up putting these people away for 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, and separates them from their family and their kids. These people were innocent at one point. They weren't out there. They weren't catching. They weren't famous. They weren't out there in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? So they're doing everything down low. They're making their money. They're taking care of their kids. They're happy. Now this rainbow hair flamingo got them all to go to jail. They're separated from their kids for 15 years. They can't even see their kids anymore. Their kids are going to be all grown. They're going to be in their 20s and 30s by the time their dad gets out. So who cares about dad when I'm in my 30s? Like, where was he at when I was 15? Where was he at when I was 12? Where was he at when I was 14? Anyways, enough talking about 6ix9ine. But what I'm trying to say is that you're putting 6ix9ine on the platform, academics, and 6ix9ine made it clear, how come you're not sliding for Vaughn? How come you're not sliding for Vaughn? What's going on? Why is it taking so long? You claim you're a gangster, you claim you're a drill rapper, you claim you're from Chicago, you claim you're this and that, you still haven't slid for Vaughn. Bro, it bothers the guy. He's on medication. He even says that I've been drinking lean, I've been taking codeine, I've been doing a lot of drugs, because it haunts him watching his brother die. You know, that's his brother. They grew up together. They grew up together. That's the same thing as brother and sister if you grow up with the guy. So you got somebody really close to you that dies. Now you got family members that are dying. And you're taking all these drugs and you've had enough of it. Now what do? You slide for Vaughn. But, you know what I'm saying? It comes out to the social media. If social media didn't exist, Vaughn did what he did. He would have been gone. Little Durk would be creating music, and that would have been a wrap. Everybody would have been back to their normal lives, and everything would have been forgotten. But you can't forget things. When every single day you hear from academics, from No Jumper. I mean, shout out to academics. There's nothing wrong. He's just doing his job. But No Jumper especially, they like to antagonize. They like to provoke people. They want to provoke people. They want, even Adam said, I need you guys to start arguing with me. It's better for you guys to argue with me on broadcasts. It brings more views when you guys argue with me and we start yelling at each other, we start screaming. He even told Sharp, he's like, if Sharp wants to come back and start screaming and yelling at women again, then we can make it happen. That's what Adam wants. That's how he thinks. He wants chaos. He wants chaos. He wants madness. He wants views. He wants money. He doesn't care. So he says, slide for Vaughn. You should slide for Vaughn. And he keeps saying it every single day. Little Durk hasn't done one interview with No Jumper. With The jump off is where it's at. No jumper, you're garbage. Okay? You got some weirdos there, bro. You got some straight up weirdos. No joke. The almighty pimp suspect. Almighty trash. The guy talks about shit that he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's talking about jail time. He's talking about being locked up. He's never done a day in jail. He said he's going to pull up and try to fight a guy. Then he says, no, let's do this tomorrow. Let's do it behind locked doors. Let's not do it. Then he calls his daddy. Daddy, can you please help me? Bro, a bunch of lunatic. Then he fights this white boy who claims he's a pimp. He's 18 years old. He's mad because the guy has more girls than he does. And he goes and soccer punches him. Barely gives the guy a black eye. And little white boy has been asking to fight him for the past couple of years. And almighty gangster suspect has not tried to fight him. Anyways, we're talking about King Von here. But all this stuff leads to that. Then you got Mr. Flacco, Mr. Blacko, Mr. Jocko, Caco. You got him, Flacco, who's not even from LA, getting into LA politics, causing fights and causing and just disturbing everybody. He's just a big disturbance. That's what he is. He's a massive disturbance to society. How people still watch the show, I have no idea. I know he's got a lot of following, so people just use him. I know it's good to use Adam to get your name out there and to get some views. But other than that, Adam, I've told you, we've already talked about it. I already made an announcement of the day about what's going to happen with you. Lay off, bro. Get off the fucking... Go back to no jumper. It says you're about hip-hop. You discuss hip-hop and how people made it. How people made it in hip-hop. From where they were when they were broke, when they had nothing, to now becoming rich. Go back and talk about that. Why are you getting involved in how come you didn't slide for Vaughn when this guy did this, and how come that guy did this to your enemy, but you're not gonna let your enemy go? Or how come Two-Face or Scarface or whatever that one guy, Armenian guy, he became a snitch, he goes into jail. He's gonna get out. What if the Armenian guy gets mad and pulls up at you and no jumper? Like, bro, just lay off this stuff. You're going against every gang. You're going against every person. So anyways, I'm done talking about the no jumper, the low jumper, the blow jumper. I'm done talking about it. The only thing they're good at is blowing. The wife blows Jason Love, makes money. That's what you're good at, Adam. Pimping. You're pimping Almighty. You're pimping Flacco. You're pimping everybody over there. You're doing a good job with that. Anyways, enough BS with that. I'm not going to talk about it. This is about King Von. Well, this is about little Durk, because King Von, rest in peace, he died. But like I said, King Von died as a gangster. Was it a stupid way of dying? I believe it's pretty stupid, to be honest with you. I mean, if he would have just waited for his security to come out, his security would have avoided the whole incident. If he would have waited for his entourage to come out, he would have avoided the whole incident. Little Durk, listen to me. You don't have to slide for Von. That's what I would have told you on my broadcast, on my announcements. If you would have heard me, I would have said, bro, you don't have to slide for Von. You've already proven yourself to be a gangster. Now you made millions. You're supporting your family. You're helping out tons of people. You're helping out the whole community of O Block. You're taking care of all of O Block. Let it go. King Von made a mistake. He made a mistake and he paid for it. He went in and attacked somebody and tried to body somebody and tried to put the hands on somebody out of nowhere, knowing that all of his people have ammunition on them. They have stuff. They're protected. They're ready to go. So how are you going to go see the person you don't like and leave your security behind, leave your entourage behind, and go and attack and fight the guy that you don't like and think that his crew is not going to do nothing about it? He slipped up. He made a foul. He made a bad choice. Okay? Now it's different. It's different. If you were both at O Block and somebody didn't like you, little Durk, and this person was after you, little Durk, and you were in the vehicle. They end up shooting the vehicle, and it was meant to go hit you, but instead King Von dies. Then you're in a tough position. Forget about your rap career. You're in a tough position. You were the one who's supposed to get hit that day, but yeah, your best friend got hit. So, or your brother, basically. I mean, you guys were born together, lived together your whole life. So then you'd have to go and slide for Vaughn. But going and sliding for Vaughn because he made a stupid decision and putting your career at risk, King Von did not want you to do what you did. He's looking down on you right now and saying, why, brother? You're stupid for that, man. Let me rest in peace, and hopefully we see each other one day when we go to the sky. Or hell, wherever they take him, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see each other one day. I made the mistake. It's my bad, my foul. I should have been thinking that day. Not high on codeine and alcohol and make a bad choice. That's what King Von is saying to you, bro. So you listen to the rest of the world that says slide for Von. You listen to No Jumper saying slide for Von. Because you don't care about these little trolls that are texting you every single day. They don't know nothing about nothing. But you care about the big media. You care about No Jumper, who has like 2 million subscribers. And they're out there saying he's got to slide for Vaughn. I mean, he has no choice. I mean, you're hearing this every single day. So you're thinking about it. How am I going to do it? So anyways, he did what he did. I don't think King Von wanted you to do that. I think King Von wanted you to take care of O-Block, take care of his people, take care of his mother, his father, whoever he has behind, look after them. That's probably the biggest thing. Because that's what he was doing. He got into the rap business. He got into that to get off the streets and to support his family. He cared about his family. He was a real OG. He wanted to take care of his family. But, you know, he got angry. He got mad. Was it over a woman? Was it over just anger? Was it over these people are our enemies? It is what it is. He went out like a gangster. Let him do that. But it's not. It was self-defense. It was self-defense. The guy self-defended himself. So little Tim, he got out. Tim got out. Self-defense. It's done. It's not like Tim's doing life in prison to the point that you have to slide for Vaughn because, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't deserve it. It's not that he was popping bottles inside a nightclub and he was enjoying himself inside a nightclub and then these guys just ran in there and sprayed the place up and they were trying to kill King Von. No, man. King Von made a mistake. He went in there trying to make the hit himself. And if he had one of those things on him, he would have blew that guy away. But he didn't. He wasn't thinking. He just went right away. He says, oh, he's out there. Let me go get him. So he does not want you to slide for him. King Von told you, don't slide for me. You should have listened to him. You should not listen to other people. Now, it is what it is. It happened, you know? He's innocent until proven guilty. So this is where I'm trying to get to you people. Because now, No Jumper, everybody else is talking about 25 years, 30 years, the death penalty, the death penalty. Same thing they were saying with, what is it? Not Young Dolph, Thug. Same thing with Young Thug or whatever. That he's going to do the RICO Act. He's going to get 25. He's going to get 30. The guy took a plea deal. He's doing 10 years or 17 years of probation. And that's it. He's doing probation. He's out right now. And he just got to follow probation. And that's it. He's a free man. And everybody was wrong about the time he was getting. Everybody was wrong about everything. So you're innocent until proven guilty. So let's talk about the case now. Check this out. Little Durk. Of course he's not going to be released on a bond. He's going to go to California and they're going to start his case. Later on, will he get released on a bond? If it takes too long. If it takes too long, they might release him. If they feel like he has enough credentials that he's not going to leave. Like he's at a certain place with an ankle monitor that they know that they're going to protect him. You know? So we don't know if he's going to get out on bond or not. We don't know anything about that. You know? With Diddy, it's a different situation. This is sexual assault. This is with underage women, underage men. It's a whole different subject we're talking about. Everybody's got different cases. You can't put one person's case into that case and be like, oh, they're kind of the same, so it's probably going to happen the same. Nothing happens ever the same. Okay? Young Thug, whatever, he's out. He's gone. People are saying that he's going to do life or 20 or 30 years. Or if he's on good behavior, he's going to go to the Fed. It's all wrong. So let's talk about King Von's situation. I think he's innocent. I think he's not going to get no time, to be honest with you. He might have to sit there for a while and wait. But they don't have enough evidence. What do they got? A text message of him saying, hey, please don't put no hotels, put no airplane rides, nothing. Just put nothing under my name. I don't want nothing to be under my name. That's not him planning anything. He doesn't know what these guys are doing. They might be calling him saying, hey bro, guess what? We're going to go to California for a couple of days. And we want to go meet some people and hang out with some people. Can we use the OTR card because we're low on funds? Or because you owe us some money? Because of a situation, or we helped you out with some rap thing, or whatever the case might be. And he says, yeah, use the OTR card, no problem, but don't put anything under my name. They gotta prove, they gotta have hardcore evidence to prove that he plotted everything and he did everything. If he is caught talking and somebody has, if there's a real snitch, which they're saying, but I don't see the snitch, I don't see them being a snitch that got him to talk like that, because he is not that stupid to talk like that. At least only if he's talking to somebody that he really trusts. But I don't think he's that dumb to go in front of an entourage full of his buddies and say, hey, guess what? We're going to go make a hit. And this is how the hit's going to go down. And then I want everything to happen like this, and that. No. There might have been somebody else who says, hey, guess what? There's a bounty on this guy's head. It's not Little Durk that put it. There's a bounty on this guy's head. And if we get him, we get this much of money. Who knows who made the plot? Who knows who made the move? Who knows who arranged everything? Because there's been other hits on the individual that we're talking about. There's been hits with him already. There's been different occasions that he has been hit on his show. Remember his show? The show got shut down. Not a lot of people showed up. They went to the gas station. Shots got fired at the gas station. How come nobody got picked up for that? Where are the individuals for that? Or because, oh, nobody got killed, nobody got hurt, so let's forget about it? Little Durk didn't go in for that, for RICO, for conspiracy, for nothing. You gotta have hardcore evidence. The feds can pick you up, don't worry about it. You know, they've done some research. But can they make mistakes? Yes, they can. Young Thug just got out. Sammy the Bull just got out. 19 murders. They can make mistakes. They're humans. They make mistakes. So they could have picked up Little Durk just because they thought it was strange that he's trying to leave the country. Why is he trying to go to Italy? Why is he trying to go to Dubai? I was trying to go because I'm famous. I'm rich. I can afford to do that. And I bought a one-way ticket because I don't know where I'm going to go next. I might go to China. I might go to wherever.